starting from question number 9 of worksheet. Find the value of x squared in the expansion of this. Okay, so we will directly apply binomial expansion. So x over 2 plus 2 over x power 6 equals 6. We start with squaring giving the power n to the first term. So x over 2 power 6 plus 6c1 x over 2 power 6 minus 1, which is 5. And then 2 over x power 1. We stop here and see, are we getting x squared here? The first term was x power 6. The second term is x power 5. So that means in a few attempts, we should get x power 2. So we can keep going on instead of using the TR plus 1 method. इसी से कर लेते हैं. Okay, so next term would be 6c2 x over 2 power 4 and then 2 over x power 2. So what term in x are we getting? We have x power 4 in the numerator and x power 2 in the denominator. So that gives x squared. So we'll get x squared here. Achha, this is incorrect. This gives x power 4. So we got x squared in the third attempt. So the coefficient of this would be our answer. Find the value of the coefficient of x squared. So it's going to be 6c2 times 1 over 2 power 4 times 2 power square. 2 power 2. So what is that? 6c2 times or divided by 2 power 4 times 4. That's giving me 15 by 4, 3.75. The 9's answer is 3.75. So what we did here, we had to find the coefficient of x squared. So the first term was not x squared term, it was x power 6 term. The second term was not also x squared term, it was x power 4 term. But the third term came out to be the x squared term, and we found its coefficient, and that is our answer. Question 10. Find in terms of the non-zero constant k, the first 4 terms in the expansion of this in ascending power of x. All you have to do is expand, apply binomial expansion. So part 1, k plus x power a. Just give me a second. Okay, so that is going to be k power 8 plus 8c1. We need the 4 terms. Okay, then k power 7 and then x power 1. Then 8c2, k power 6 and x square, and then the 4th term is 8c3, k power 5 and x power 3. So we're getting k power 8 plus 8c1, you should already know, is 8 without even using a calculator. So that's 8k power 7x. And the next term is 8c2. 8c2 is 28. K power 6x square, and then 8c3 into 8c3 is 56 k power 5 x cube. अब फिर मुझे बताओ कि फर्स्ट टर्म में x की पावर क्या है? फर्स्ट टर्म में k पावर 8, x की पावर क्या है?
मिस 0
हाँ 0। सेकंड में क्या है?
1।
हाँ, फिर है एक्स स्क्वायर और फिर है एक्स क्यूब। क्या ये असेंडिंग पावर ऑफ एक्स है?
यस मिस।
तो यही मतलब था क्वेश्चन का, इन असेंडिंग पावर ऑफ एक्स, वो ऑटोमेटिकली असेंडिंग पावर में आएगा। So if you apply binomial expansion, you'll notice that it is already in ascending power. Part 2. The answer is correct for part A. Okay, part B. Given that the coefficient of x square and x cube in the expansion are equal, find the value of k. So they're telling you that this x square coefficient and this x cube coefficient, they're equal. Find the value of k. So what you'll do is equate them. I will not recommend that you do this. 28k is equals to 56 and k is equals to 56 over 28, which I believe is 2. I will not recommend this. Although you get the right answer in this case, but if you make this your habit, in the other chapters, you might end up doing this and then losing marks for not showing all the values of k. So how instead you should do this is move everything to the same side. Take 28 k power 5 common by factorizing this, and we get k power 5 is equals to 0, or k minus 2 is equals to 0, or directly k is equals to 2 and k is equals to 0. In this question, k is not a 0 term. It's non-zero. So this is not possible. So your only answer is k is equals to 2. But this is not always the case in every question or in every chapter. So make it a habit that do not cancel variables on both sides. Instead, move everything to the same side, factorize, get all the answers, and then see if any answer is inappropriate. Then you reject that and use the other one. But
मिस
हमेशा
आप
यूज नहीं कर जी।
मिस आपने लेफ्ट साइड पे जो किया हुआ है, राइट साइड पे किया हुआ है, ये एक ही चीज है?
एक चीज नहीं है, ये रिकमेंडेड नहीं है ये मेथड कि आप के पावर 6 और के पावर 5 को कैंसिल कर दो और यहाँ एक के रह जाए। दिस इज नॉट रिकमेंडेड। ऑल्दो आंसर सेम आ रहा है, ऑल्दो इस टॉपिक में, इस क्वेश्चन में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा विच एवर मेथड यू यूज, बट डोंट गेट यूज टू दिस मेथड। दोनों आंसर्स दिखाओ कि एक आंसर आपका इसका 0 है और एक आंसर 2 है। And then, since the question says that k is a non-zero constant, so 0 answer needs. So 2 answer. Okay, next question. Find the first three terms in the expansion in ascending power of x for x minus 2 minus x power 5. 2 minus x power 5. So that is going to be 2 power 5, the first term, plus 5c1, 2 power 4, and minus x power 1. And then the third term would be 5c2 2 power 3 and minus x power 2. Okay, that gives us 32 plus 5 into 2 power 4. That's 80. Going to be minus 80x. And then 5c2 times 2q and times negative 1 square, which is going to be positive. So 80x squared. This is the extension. Okay. Next is, hence find the value of constant k for which the coefficient of x in the expansion of k plus x times 2 minus x power 5 is minus 8. So what I'll do, I'll not write it like this. I will use k plus 8, but instead of 2 minus x power 5, I'm going to use its expanded format, at least the first 3 terms. And there are more terms after that, but they're probably not significant because they did not ask you to go beyond the third term. Now the question says, find the coefficient of x in the expansion of this. So what do I multiply with what to get an x term? Abu Bakr, can you tell me that? इनको दोनों brackets को multiply करके how do we get x term?
मिस खाली x वाली टर्म चाहिए
हाँ,
या x स्क्वायर?
खाली x वाली term चाहिए.
मिस मिस k with -80x
ठीक है, इन दोनों को multiply कर दिया और
and miss x with 32.
ठीक है, and x with 32 plus 32x. This gives you the x term only, x common ले लेते हैं. So our x term is 80k plus 32. And they've told you that this coefficient is minus 8. So equate it to minus 8. 80k plus 32 equals minus 8. So k would be minus half. Sorry, there's a minus that I've missed. There's a minus here, there's a minus here, so it's going to be plus half. Answer is plus half. Question 12. Calculate the term independent of x in the binomial expansion of this. Independent of x कौन सी term होती है? Calculate the term independent of x.
Constant term?
Yes, the one that does not have x with it. So let's start expanding this. X minus 1 over 2 x power 5 power 18. Okay. So the first term is going to be x power 18. Is this term independent of x? Definitely not. Let's check the next term, which is going to be 18 c1. The first term is x power 17. Second term is minus 1 over 2 x power 5 power 1. Is this term independent of x? What's the power of x here? Numerator is x power 17. Denominator is x power 5. So yes, it's x power 12. So no, it's not independent of x. But there is a huge jump in the power. Pehli x power 18 thi, the next power is x power 12. So that means pretty soon we will get the term independent of x. So no harm in using this method to find the independent term, and you don't need to use TR plus 1 method that we discussed yesterday. Okay. Plus next term 18c2 x power 16 and minus 1 over 2 x5 power 2. Okay. What is the power of x here? Numerator is x power 16. Denominator is x power 10. So that's going to be x power 6. So no, it's not independent term. It's not a constant term. Next term पे जाते हैं. Hopefully that would be the constant term. Plus 18 C3 x power 15 and minus 1 over 2 x power 5 power 3. Now the numerator is x power 15 and so is the denominator x power 15. So they cancel out and this would be a constant term. So that's our constant term. अब इसकी value चाहिए. So in your calculator add enter 18 C3 divided by 2 cube, but there's a negative sign as well. So the answer is going to be a negative value. So I'm getting minus 102. Minus 102 is the constant term, which is the correct answer. It's 230. In the binomial expansion of this, where k is a positive constant, find the term independent of x is 252. Evaluate k. Other than Dua, can anybody tell me what do we do in this question?
Miss, essentially we'll do the exact same steps we did in the previous part. The only difference is that when we find the term, we'll put it equal to 252.
Yes,
and that's
right.
how we will find k.
Very good. Yes, we equated coefficient to 252. Okay, so let's see. First term is going to be x power 8 plus 8c1 x power 7 and k upon x cube power 1. The first term is x power 8. It is not the constant term. The second term has x power 7 in the numerator and x cube
It's x
in the
power 4.
So that's going to be x power 4, which is not the constant term either. Moving on, 8c2 x power 6 k upon x cube power 2. We have x power 6 in the numerator and 3
And
times
it's x power 6.
in the denominator. They cancel out and you get 1. So we have the constant term right here. The coefficient for this is going to be 8c2 times k square. 8c2 is 28. So this becomes 28k square. And there's no x with it. And we equate it to 252. And it's going to be k square equals 252 divided by 28 is 9. K equals plus minus 3 should be your first answer. However, the question clearly says that k is positive constant. So answer would be k equals 3 only. This would be your okay. Part 2. Using your value of k, find the coefficient of x4 in the expansion of this. Let's see. Okay. So 1 minus x power 4 upon 4 times do we use k here? I believe we can. Let's use the expanded format of this. इसकी हम expansion use कर रहे हैं. The board is stuck. Hopefully it will unstuck itself in a bit. तो हमने ना x plus k upon x cube power 8 की expansion use करनी है. So that is going to be x power 8 plus the second term is 8c, that is the x4 term. ये भी find कर लेते हैं because we will use that. We will be needing that क्योंकि हमें x power 4 ही चाहिए in there. So that is going to be 8c1, which is 8 times k power 1. So k came out to be 3. So this is actually 24 x power 4. So writing that 24 x power 4 and the constant was what, 252. निकालने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, हमें वैसे ही पता है the constant term is 252 and there are more values after that but we're not getting there. Okay, so now what should be multiplied between both brackets so that we get x power 4?
$24 with 1 and then minus x power 4 over 4 with 252.
That's correct. So we get 24 x power 4 plus 252 times minus x power 4 upon. So 252 divided by minus 4 है, because that's a negative value. So minus 63. We have 24 x power 4 minus 63 x power 4. They're only asking for the coefficient. So lose the x power 4 and the answer would be minus 39. We think the correct answer would be 13 part 2. Question 40. Given that the expansion of this in the ascending power of x is this, find the values of a, b, and c. So what we'll do, we will first expand this, ignoring everything else. Expand 1 minus 2x power n. ये बोर्ड को क्या तकलीफ हो जाती है थोड़ी सी. Just give me a second. Okay, so expand this. 1 minus 2x power n. And we go till the square term. So we have 1 power n, which is just 1, plus nc1. 1 power anything is 1. I'm ignoring the first term. And the second term is minus 2x power 1. And then it's going to be nc2. 1 power anything is still 1. Ignore that. And minus 2x square. We don't need to go beyond that. Okay. So I'm going to simplify this slightly. 1. And this second term is going to be a negative value. Negative. And NC1, you must know this. NC1 is just N. 5C1 is just 5. 8C1 is just 8. So ये आनी चाहिए बात. So this is going to be minus 2n x. So minus 2, then n, then x. And the second term, that's NC2, so that can't be further simplified. So keep it as NC2, and there's a 4 and x square. So now let's write this together. A plus x times, instead I'm going to use the expanded form of the second bracket, which is 1 minus 2nx plus 4nc2x squared. There are more expansions, but we will be ignoring this. Okay. Now they're saying that this is equals to 3 minus 41x plus bx squared. Okay. Expand the bracket at the left-hand side, get the constant term equated to 3. Then expand the brackets at the left-hand side, get the term in x equated to minus 41, and then do the same for the x squared term and equated to b. That is going to be our next agenda. So let's see what are the constant values we get. Let's just go ahead and expand everything. So we get a plus, minus 2anx and plus 4anc2x squared. And I'm going to multiply x with everything, plus x minus 2nx squared. And the third term is going to be x cubed term, which is not required. So I'm not writing that. So 3 minus 41x plus bx squared. I'm going to collect the like terms. What is the constant? What are the constant values that I have? That's just a. Then what are the x terms that I have? This is the x term and this is the x term. So write that together. Take x common. So plus brackets x outside. Inside I have minus 2an and then plus 4. That is the x term. And again, I have two expressions for x squared. Write that together. So plus 4anc2 minus 2n x squared. Okay. And that would be equals to 3 minus 41x plus bx squared. Okay. Equate these. A is equals to 3. So we have the value of a. Now equate these. So minus 2an plus 1 equals minus 41. A is 3, so minus 6n plus 1 equals minus 41. That's going to be minus 6n equals minus 42. That is going to be n equals 7. Yes, that is correct. A is 3, n is 7, and what is left? We need Q now. We need, as we're doing part A, we need B now. So for B, equate the coefficients of x square on both sides. So that is 4a nc2 equals to minus 2n equals to b. So let's substitute the values of a and n. So 4 times 3 times 7c2 minus 2 times 7. That should be equals to b. So that gives us 21 into 7c2 minus 14 is 427. Something has gone wrong. 4a(n)c2 minus 2 power n(c2). ये क्या हुआ? मैंने कहीं शुरू में मल्टीप्लिकेशन गलत किया.
ये 4a पावर n नहीं है, आपने 4 into 3 into 7 किया हुआ है।
No, it's not a power n, it's a times nc2.
अच्छा राइट, सॉरी।
I think मैंने गलत multiply कर दिया. Let me try again. 4 times 3 times 7 c2 minus 14 is 238. अच्छा मैंने पहले कुछ I think miss something in the calculator. So it is correct. It is a times nc2. It is not a power n. ये देखो यहाँ से आ रहा है. Was a times nc2.
राइट, मैंने C2 नहीं देखा।
Okay. Alright. So we need some more time to do part B. I'm going to end this class and I'm sending you a new link. Hopefully I'll be able to send a new link. But अगर नहीं हो सकता तो I'll ask one of you to send me a link. Okay, see you in a second. Part B, going to expand 1 plus px power n. So 1 is going to stay 1 plus nc1. 1 is going to stay 1 and then px power 1. And then nc2, I'm going to ignore 1 altogether. And then px square. And then nc3. And then px whole cube. Okay, so that is giving me 1 plus nc1, you must know, is n times p times x is npx plus nc2 p square x square plus nc3 p cube x cube. So this is the expansion that we got. And what's the original expansion given in the question? 1 minus 12x plus 28 p square x square and plus q x cube. Okay. So from the first one, we're just getting, if we equate these two, 1 and 1, we're not getting anything. So no need to go there. Equate NP and minus 12, that gives us something. N times P should be equals to minus 12. And then equate these two. The coefficients of x square on both sides, that is NC2 P square is equals to 28 P square. P square cancels out. What C2 is equals to 28? You can do this through hit and trial. 8. N is equals to 8. मुझे लगता है मैंने कल भी कराया था. Anyway, N is equals to 8. So when N is equals to 8, let's just substitute it here. Then P would be minus 12 upon 8, which is minus 4 upon N was what? 8. Yes, so minus 4 upon minus 3 upon 2. So minus 3. Okay. And now all that's left to find is Q, which we'll get by equating these two. So Q equals NC3PQ. Q is 8C3. P is minus 3 upon 2 whole cube. So 8C.
126.
Let me see. I'm getting minus 189. Q equals, which is the correct answer?
अच्छा,
Minus-
it's Q. ठीक है, ये है.
So these are the answers for part B of this question. That would be all for today. And the homework would be question 15 to 18. These would be the last questions we do from this topic. So Abu Bakr, make sure you do them and make sure you do them right. Okay.
Yes, कर
If there
लूंगा.
are any problems, we'll discuss that tomorrow, and inshallah tomorrow we'll start trigonometry. Take care.
Okay.
Allah Hafiz.